Y llegamos. Vamos a meterle.
Yonobo, Little Rock.
I've heard that voice. Are you the one who's been talking to us this whole time, Goro?
Yes, I am your ancestor from a time long past.
The
I
Rumia de
served
Ocarina.
the first king of Hyrule as a mighty warrior, and as a sage who, like you, could command fire. You fight using your body as a weapon. Impressive. You are my descendant, the pride of the Gorons.
Hay que explicaron quién le dio
You
la máscara.
defeated that monster, the source of those foul rocks. But it was the Demon King who summoned it. He sent that monster to keep you from obtaining the stone you just found. My secret stone.
Secret Stone? Demon King?
Huh. So this is the first you've heard of any of this. Then listen carefully to what I have to say. Let me tell you about the imprisoning war and the duty of our people. Many years ago, in the kingdom of Hyrule's earliest days, a great evil, the Demon King, sought to conquer the kingdom and kill everyone who resisted his rule. Rauru, the first king of Hyrule, rose up to oppose him, along with me and 5 other warriors. And to fight the Demon King, Rauru trusted us with secret stones. Incredible artifacts that amplified our powers. I stood beside my fellow sages as the Sage of Fire, stronger than ever with my secret stone. However, we were no match for the Demon King. Even my strongest blows weren't enough to break him. Rauru understood that we couldn't overcome the Demon King. In one last brave act, our leader sacrificed himself to imprison that monster.
That was the imprisoning war.
And then sometime later, the Sage of Time, one of the 6 sages, came to me. Her visit would set the Goron's duty in stone.
The magic restraining the Demon King will be undone. He will return. When that time comes, a noble swordsman named Link will oppose him. But Link will need help. Lend him your power. Your fire. The Goron's mastery of fire.
In that moment, the duty of the Goron people was clear. I'd like nothing more than to smash the Demon King. I swear that when the Demon King returns, the Sage of Fire will awaken again. The Goron Sage and the Goron people will fight alongside your swordsmen. And that's what you need to know about the imprisoning war and of our people's duty. You saved Goron City, but the Demon King is still out there. Yonobo, Little Rock, take out my secret stone and honor the pledge I made to the Sage of Time long ago. Fight alongside the swordsman. Link.
Todos los Sage van a decir lo mismo. Yo peleé en la guerra
So
y me
it's
mataron.
my duty to help you fight? And he wants me to inherit this? Really? I don't know if I'm nearly as great as my ancestor was. But then, if I don't help out, I'd be letting everyone else down. There's no way I'll let that happen. I can do this! I am the Sage of Fire! I've got an awesome new power, Goro!
Pero que estaría brutal que en vez de que sea un espíritu que te persiga, que tú
Link,
tengas un party, que
hold
sea ellos
out
que
your
te
fist.
persigan y estén hablando, como cualquier RPG, tengan misiones de
You can
loyalty,
count
algo
on the
así.
Sage of Fire! I'll fight by your side till the very end! And take this! It's proof I stand with you.
Este sería el primer templo, como tal, ¿verdad? Aunque no tienen, no hay que seguirlo, pero, o sea, no tienen un orden.
With that ring, you'll be able to call on my power anytime, Goro. I promise, I'll be strong enough to fight beside you, no matter what happens. Okay, let's head back.
Que ya no es tan vicioso. Si está en el futuro, no puedo creer que en Ocarina, Coron City, por no parece un edificio como tal, ¿verdad? Una ciudad como tal. Y están viviendo en la tierra.
Oh. Oh. Mm. Mm. Oh.
Yep. Huh. Ooh.
Dale, que mucho botar.
Oh.
Hacemos el glitch de multiplicar cosas. Pues podemos tirar. Ay, ah, ¿cómo es que se hace este jodido glitch? No, hombre, tengo que buscarlo. Supuestamente es como lo hice, pero. That's some bullshit. Eso no me sale. Y plus B. Eso no me En verdad no sé cuál es el que se hace, pero vamos a chequear. Exactamente, Surfing Animation. Shit didn't work. Ay, Dios. Oh, bullshit. What are you doing?
Oh.
This shit is trash. No funciona. Piche. No tengo eso. ¿Dónde vamos ahora? The hell? ¿Esto no va a funcionar? Ah, es que es ley. Oh, qué morón. Pero no hay algo para poner. ¿Por dónde podemos ir? Que la misión está acá y una allá va. Ok. Esto, ¿verdad? Aquí. Y por aquí, no sé si era aquí, donde está la villa aquella. Es por los horas. O tiene que estar por aquí. Es una ciudad. Pero no es en Jardín, ¿dónde carajo es? Mm, así que sea aquí. Ah, pero este es Ateno. Este no es. Es este. Es que no me acuerdo. No sobre ese. Y creo que es la Nari Wetlands, si no me equivoco. Es este. Yo no sé, en verdad. Tengo ese. Puta madre. A prone pathway. A Diablo. Hmm. ¿Dónde? Ok, aquí. Hmm. ¡Oh, puñeta! Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Okay, hold on. How do I go over there? Okay. Finally, you show up. Yeah, man, that's why I don't like to watch rappers' video or shit that people that are rich as fuck. You know what I mean? That does not help you emotionally. It doesn't motivate me, especially, or if you're an athlete or whatever, I'm happy for them. But if you're a nothing to do bitch like the Kardashians, that they just famous because of porn video, kind of upsets me, but doesn't upset me. You disappoint me. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, damn. But then again, they all sound like a hater, honestly. I'm not hating, it's just sometimes there's people like, like I said, I never want to be a millionaire, but you know, I see people that struggle and shit, and then I see these people that literally they just become famous for a porn video, and then they make a stupid show, reality show, and then a lot of stupid people follow them, and that makes them relevant. Relevant? Why? I don't know. It just, I don't know. What do I have to do here? There's no. Oh, he was a fighter, and he's a self-made millionaire, so that's good for him. You know what I mean? I'm not hating. Like, if you're a, I feel like people hate on athletes, that multimillionaire, and they just dribble the ball, whatever, or fight. It's like, motherfucker, if it was that easy, everyone would be a professional athlete. It's not easy. Like, maintain diet, like, especially fighters. It just bothers me when people talk shit about boxers. And when they say, you just threw away the fight, or, yeah, sell out, motherfucker. I'm not a fighter, but I used to train a long time ago. Shit bothers me. You think? Because, dude, the strict diet, cutting weight, spar every fucking day, and there's people that they dare to say they don't serve the money. Dude, I know how strict is. Like, for especially me, like, I never become a professional boxer or aficionado because I didn't have discipline. I used to love spar and shit like that, but doing exercising, waking up, and eating correctly, I didn't have the discipline to do it. And there's people that do it, and then there's these fat ass and they talk shit about boxers don't deserve it. Dude, there's people that cut weight that can die cutting weight. You know what I mean? Yeah, people just dare to talk. So athlete, I would separate athletes honestly. Talking about Andrew Tate, honestly, I don't think he's done a job. I think, like I think I told you a long time ago, I like to give the benefit of the doubt, and he's the first guy, honestly, that I was looking at the clips, and I broke my own rule. I say before watching clips, just watch whole video and have your own opinion. But I let media to affect my opinion. You know what I think, and I look at the video saying that all this misogyny stuff that he used to say, or he still does, and it's like, damn, that guy's a prick. But then I sit down and I watch the podcast, and I was like, dude, they took like what he's saying. A bunch of men think like that. I think like that too, and they just took it out of proportion. Like they took that clip and they made a. It's like when Joe Rogan was saying the N word in the show, and people were like, trying to counsel him, but they didn't saw the whole podcast. It's like, I don't know, people have to see the whole thing and then come up with their own opinion. And a lot of stuff that he say, I don't agree with him with a bunch of stuff. Like I said, not because I don't agree with that person, I'm gonna listen to it. But there's stuff that he said that he's right. Yeah, like he talking about the Western woman. I think it's true, and a lot of people is true. Think like that. And if it wasn't true, then why there's the passport bro movement? Like American going to other countries to look for a wife. If it wasn't true, you know what I mean? Okay, I think I know what I have to do. It's there's a bunch of Western women that they're materialists, and it's true. Like, and I seen it, dude, because there's this rapper that I follow, and it's kind of funny. Because the thing is that you always gonna see a millionaire that go to the dumps or whatever and grab a ghetto girl and marry her or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, take her out poverty. But you will never see a millionaire woman going to the ghetto and get a Jose from the, I don't know, from the projects in Puerto Rico. You will never see that. And so stuff like there's stuff that's true. like other stuff, like don't do stuff and expect with consequences. Like there's especially now Americans. I think it's a Western stuff because PR is they have the same movement thing, thinking the same way. Like for example, we live in a bad place, dude. The world is a bad place. So don't expect doing something and not being, how you say that word, not, god damn, uh, like don't go to a place that you know that something that's gonna happen to you, ha- uh, because you have the mentality, oh, men are not supposed to do this, humans are not supposed to do this because it's illegal, it's immoral. No, man, we live in a bad place and you have to prepare. If you go to a place, you have to prevent the fire. And I have always said that before I even met him. Well, I never met him, but before I watched the video. Oh, you can find it. The thing is, there's a lot of people that they want to find love or whatever in a club or OnlyFans. You know what I mean? So, oh man, what the fuck I have to do here? I don't know, man. Honestly, probably doing the same thing I'm doing right now. I don't know. I feel like that sounds stupid, but I don't know. I think already my dreams. I don't have dreams anymore. Hmm. If I do this, eh, the thing is, honestly, I'm a simple man. Like, I don't want to be a millionaire. I'm not interested at all. But if I could live without working, what I would like to do, honestly, just travel the world, learn different culture, different languages, shit like that. Honestly, that's the only thing I'm interested. If I can do it, then That's the only thing. If I can't, oh fuck, just have a like these vans or pickup and like these vans or RVs and live off the road, like on the road. Be a nomad, honestly. I don't know. I want a house, honestly. I feel like nice. I did it. How the fuck I'm gonna go over there? Shit. Woof. Nice. Because I feel like a house is a chocolate, on your ankle. If I ever buy a house, would be probably in Puerto Rico. I just wanna be a metropolitan person. Is that the word? No, cosmopolitan. I think that's the word. It means citizen of the world. I don't wanna have a specific place. Yeah, there's a lot. If you go to TikTok or whatever, you will see a lot of people from here that moving to South America and other places. Cause yes, I feel like the life here is rush, like and then so materialistic, and you can barely afford to live. Like I don't know, man. Like for example, I don't think it's fun that I work for. Oh damn, that shit scared me. I work like 5 days and to pay up to pay an apartment that I barely live. You know what I mean? Only use it to sleep. I don't think that's fun. Nice. So I wouldn't like to live like that. But in order to do that, I'll need my kids to grow up and I don't know, because I feel like a long time ago I feel like this, like I just want to sell my shit. You know, I don't want to be a slave of my stuff. And I feel like I'm like that. I'm being a slave of my material stuff, and it's not fun. Yeah, we be against with everything that is material. And I'm not saying I'm spiritual and shit like that, but I don't know. You can tell. What the fuck? Oh my god. Like if you ask me, man, I'm not happy at all. Especially like I don't know, like I'm not happy in a work that I don't know where I'm working and shit. I guess everyone that have a let's say quote unquote normal job. Oh my god, this shit suck. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh, that's the village. Yeah, I can fly that, but I don't have a ramp or something to fly. Well, you know what? I could have used the time recoil and I could have fly that shit. What a dumbass. The next time. Nah. I don't know, I don't like the ocean. I'm afraid. I forgot the name of the phobia. Even though I'm from a island, I'm afraid of open waters. You know what I mean? Like shit scares me.
Oh.
Yeah, I would like to go. I went to Upper California, and man, it's beautiful. California is beautiful, man. It's a shame how people are not treating it like you know how beautiful. Yeah, everyone wanna go to LA or San Francisco. A bunch of homeless man and drug addicts. I don't know. It's funny. I think it's hilarious how a lot of people like to talk shit about quote unquote third world countries in South America. And you will not see that shit that you see in California, Philadelphia, Austin here. You will not see that in Puerto Rico. I remember there was this coworker that I had that he said that Puerto Rico is a third world country, man. Fucking piece. Like I always say this, man. The only people that can say that is other Puerto Ricans. And yeah, sometimes we look like a third world country, but you know what? There's a bunch of places that look way better than here in Texas. I told that guy, dude, step out of Austin, go to other cities, go outside Central Texas. You told me, gonna tell me if it's a first world country, because people like to say, it's a first world country, yeah, because they live in the city, they live in a nice neighborhood. You step out, man, and you will see the real dystopia. I always say that. No, it's not. You guys just probably he just was trolling, but kind of like me because I go on a road trip. I've seen a lot of poverty here. And I'm not talking about homeless and drug addict. I'm talking about regular places that and there's no minorities. We're talking about like let's say small white towns, and they are really poor, man. Especially in Cuba, like I said, Cuba, Texas. I always mention that really surprised me. In New Mexico, you will see a lot of poorness. In Arizona, it's like step out of the city, like the capital, and big cities, and you will see. You'll be surprised. That's why when I say when they talk shit about other countries, like dude, you will not see a drug problem like you see here. Uh, not because of that. It's just a lot of people that say that they're NPCs, man. They just their opinion is whatever the media said. So there's a lot of people that think that Mexico looks everything that in Mexico you see everything yellow. There's they have this dumb idea because of Hollywood movies that they put the yellow filter on everything that has to do with Mexico. They think Mexico is a des- they think Mexico is a desert. They think everything they have brown like dirt floors and shit like that. It's like motherfucker like Mexico they have forests. They have different landscape, man. They have rich places. They have like cities that look like first world countries. And they just have this dumb idea of movies. They see Hollywood and they say, oh, and they see the news, and it just bothers me sometimes. Cause they wanna use the excuse of, oh shit, like oh the cartel and shit. It's like motherfucker, if you don't mess with drugs, gonna do nothing to you. And then the funny part, like they like to forget that the country with the biggest human traffic, the kidnapping is the city here, the state is New York. Like people like to forget that. Yeah, shithole. That's the word that coworker of mine said. Ah, bro, it's not shithole. It's like motherfucker, you step out of Austin. Like at least over there we don't have people cheating on the floor, like in front of everybody. Shit. And we don't have to worry if we go to a movie theater if it was gonna be our last movie, because of the crazy shooting here. Oh shit. This is ridiculous, bro. There's pros and cons on everything. Yeah, there's crime in South America and shit. But it just bothers me when people wanna say, "Oh, this country is a shithole and shit like that," and they just their own opinions because a movie said that or the media said that. It's bothers me. They're just NPCs. That's why I always say just go there and then have your own opinion. That's for everything. That's with video games, with movie, with art, with everything. Go over there and have your own opinion. We have a bunch of NPCs in this world. A bunch of them. What are you doing? Why are you running around? Why are you running? God damn. Nice. Yeah, it's an epidemic. It's everywhere here. And honestly, I'm not a sociologist, so I can point out stuff why it's happening or why I think it's happening. Why it's happening here, but there's many reasons. I don't know. Let's see in in the next 5 years. I know everything's going fucking expensive here. Ridiculously expensive. Oh, yeah, over there is the sauna. And I have to work tomorrow at 4 in the morning, bro. Shit. I don't know. There's so many factors in everything, but Florida has been through a lot. They've been through everything. So the cocaine stuff in the 80s, heroin.
Oh. Ah.
Yeah. I think overpopulation. I think I told you a bunch of times. Overpopulation is a myth. You have overpopulated city, and you have a small percentage of people taking more than 50% of the resources of the planet. Just you have like for example North Dakota, Alaska. There's like more than half of Canada and Australia. They are not populated, but you have cities
Ah.
like New
Ah.
York City, like LA. They are overpopulated, and
Ah.
then they always say, "Oh, we're overpopulated," and
Ah.
there's always something happening like behind that. I don't know. I think it's just an excuse for population control. I think there's more people that die daily in wars, in disease, in nutrition that they don't eat, in accident, in crime, that people that are born. Especially, imagine if that's a biggest lie. That France, Spain, a bunch of country in the Nordic country like Finland, Denmark, like the natality, like I think it's 1.1, 1.3. Like there's no young people like since the last 10 years or some shit like that. In China, they have these, they were overpopulated and they have this law that they kill females. So if you have a baby girl, you have to choose between a man. Now they take that out because they have more men than women. So how you gonna tell me how they're gonna be more overpopulated? Then how are they gonna have more population? Then you have places like, let me tell you another one that I read the other day. Uh, Honestly, I forgot right now. Yes, I think it's just an excuse. Just say shit like that. So they can, I don't know, display, put out a mosquito in a poor place that they have a lot of minorities so they can move them out. Or their kids come out with deformities or mental problems. Like when, like chikungunya, the other mosquito, I forgot the name. Zika. And oh, miraculously, it was in the poor places in Brazil, and it was in Puerto Rico, and it was in like poor places. Ah, and they even found out. I think you can look it up. It was 2013, I think it was that that Zika mosquito was in a bunch of Haitian communities in Florida, and then they wanna use a mosquito repellent, whatever they wanna. Forgot the name of it, and they even have to pass a law to I don't know. I think they try it and they kill a bunch of bees, like millions of bees, and they have to stop spraying that. And then they did it in Puerto Rico, and it caused a lot of uh, respiratory disease. It's like, dude, I think that's just. I don't want to be a tinfoil hat, but I saw the history. I know everything's it's like a domino effect. They'll create the problem so they can sell you the solution. That's a lie. Maybe you have countries that have too many kids, like probably India and rural places in Mexico. But you can look it up, man. I told you when I remember when I studied when I took Francophone and like in my we studying analytics of natality because at that time it was I think it was when Trump was for president and in France it was Emmanuel Macron and it was this ultra right French woman I forgot the name and she was bringing that up. I say we have a bunch of immigrant kids and we don't our own people that they don't want to give birth and she was saying it's not any European nations. They're not European anymore because the locals, the native, they don't want to have kids. So and that's been there since I think I remember I saw that like 2014, some shit like that. There's a bunch, and you can look it up here too. There's this young generation is not happening now, happening since probably 10 years ago. They don't want to have kids. And they say the world's overpopulated. Nah, that's a lie. That's a lie so they can control you. And then they will say no, that we don't have enough resources, like the stuff with the climate change. I believe in climate change, but I don't believe in the people that talk about that. Because the people that talk about that, they like to preach, you're killing the world while they use private jets and shit like that. So they're gonna put you rules, but they're still gonna do. And that's the same thing with the overpopulation. They will put you the normal citizen like, they will make rules and shit. You cannot use this. You have too many cars, or you're eating too much, or you have too many. You have one kiss is enough. The main time people that have more money, whatever they can do, always done that. And that's another like countries all South America. I know for a fact Argentina, Chile. What's another country? I want to say Costa Rica. I'm not sure. The natality too is down. They're just, dude. No offense, but you're just repeating the same thing that media said. Just investigate by yourself. Me personally, because I've never been to India, but what I've seen video, but it looks like a lot of people. But then again, I'm falling for what I just said. I just following what the media saying about India. But honestly, I don't know. Maybe it is. But me personally, because I can tell you like the stuff that I seen. I know in European the natality is low, and there's a bunch, not a bunch, but a couple countries in South America that's going down too. In Puerto Rico, they're even proposing to have more kids because the natality is low too. Because a lot of people are leaving. So, fuck. Fuck. This shit is. But that's why I'm saying, like, don't let media just show you stuff. You just look it up. They say the world's overpopulated, but just go and look the natality or whatever is that spell. That's how many kids have been born in countries, especially in European countries. And you will see that's not true. In India, but I don't know. You can look it up for the India government pages. They should have one about how many the population born. I know they have a bunch of people, but how can you estimate? Because India is huge. You have a lot of rural places. Are they gonna be counting one by one? Because I know they every year or every 3 years they do a census in Puerto Rico, and I know for it can not be accurate. Because I know
Yeah,
my
yeah.
neighbors lie in that shit, and I know people
Oh.
that lie. So I don't
Oh.
know, something's not adding up. And then people die
Ah.
daily, man. More than that, especially in India, that I know they they die of hunger, disease.
Oh. Oh.
Nah, that birth control, that's population control, man. And the problem with that is then ethically it should be for everybody, but you know damn well that people with power it's not gonna apply to them. That's the problem with that. That's the problem that I have with that crap. Cause it would be cool if we apply to everybody.
Hmm?
What the fuck? That shit didn't fail. I don't know. I feel like probably I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking shit. Cause I don't honestly about India. I just know little. Well, I'm pretty sure one of the stuff that's contributing it is poor education. Cause they have land, they can grow, and they have cows, but they don't eat them. They can grow food. They can live off agriculture. I know they have a bunch of IT guys. Probably just incompetent, incompetent government. Because I know for a fact Japan. Well, I know. Yeah, I think Japan now. For what saw a video, I think this generation they don't want kids. I think over there, but I know for being an island, they have a bunch of people, and they are by far they're not poor. They're not super rich, but and I think that has to be with education, man.
Ah.
I think self-sabotage. Well, not self-sabotage. You just, I'll give you the true definition of fascism. Because people like to use the word fascist around, they don't even fucking know what it is. Fascist is when the corporate join the government. And practically, the government do whatever the corporate wants. You don't have to, you have to work in the government. You don't even have to live in the United States to know the United States is a big company. It's not a country. Everything it runs with money. So what they do, they on purpose, they put in debt young generation, especially minorities. And when you go to college, what they do, a corporate, because that's what college is here, corporate. They say, okay, you want to be successful, because they're bombing you that since you're a kid. You want to be successful, you have to go to college. When you go to college, how much it costs to get a degree? $100,000. You get in debt. You cannot pay that debt. Your credit goes bad. You cannot get a house. Then what you do? You get an apartment. And what happened? The apartment you can live 1, 2 years, but then the apartment keep on going up. You cannot afford it. For you lose your job. They because paying rent is not your rent doesn't go up, but if you break the contract, they take your credit. They take credit points. So what happened? You get fucked with credit. So you cannot get a house, and you already at, and you have to go keep on looking for apartments. And what they do, it's not convenient for them to sell you a house. What they do, okay, you don't want to pay, we're just gonna get another person that in the same situation as you. Is that, dude? Where I'm here for 5 years. I've seen my neighbors come and go because of that situation. They cannot pay. They keep on going up. So, and there, it's just a vicious cycle, man. Everything here is oh fuck, oh damn, my horse. So everything that's just that example. Yeah, but eventually, man, eventually you have to pay the government. You still have to pay the government. Everything is set here to tie you up. Health insurance, how much you pay for health insurance? I used to pay a fortune. It was 360 something per paycheck. Dude, I'm getting sick lately a lot, but it wasn't worth it. Like, I'm paying almost 700 a month. When I go to a urgent care, I just pay 150 with insurance. But then what happened at the end of the year? You have to pay a fucking fine if you don't have insurance. So everything here is built to tie you. Ah, damn. It's a big corporation. And then if you dig, everything is owned by a company. It's owned by another company. And you end up, if you put everything smaller, there's only like 5 or 6 companies control everything. They control the media, they control the food industry, they control the entertainment, they control everything. That's fascism. People don't know. It's a it's a merger corporate state. People just wanna associate it for racism because Mussolini was part of the action with the Germans, but actually was more than that because even Hitler didn't know. He was impressed of that movement. That's why he create, quote unquote, not create, but he he was a socialist. And people forgot. A lot of lefties they don't know, but the Nazis were socialists. They were the left. What the hell? I don't have nothing. Electricity here? What? Oh, my bow and arrow. What else? Where this? I can use this shit. And the Soviet Union were communists and they were enemies. Because I know a lot of people in South America, in here too, they like to. They're super left, but they praise a murder and shit like that. Nice. Gas is going up and down. Last time I checked, it was 2.85, $3, something like that. Oh, fuck. Ay, por carajo. Yeah, it's not expensive, but
Ah. Oh.
not everyone can afford it. You know what I mean? I'm not rich. I just work for what I have. Thing that I detest because I don't feel like no one should pay a place just to sleep. You know what I mean? But then again, I have my kids here, so I understand. But if I didn't have kids, I feel like shit, it's not worth it. Oh, we live in a motel, honestly. Paying $50 a day. I got free internet, free breakfast, electricity. $50 a day. You don't have no kid, you should do that. Man. Oh shit. Yeah, I think honestly it's nothing to be nothing to be proud of. I think it's something that should be normal. Like I have to, you know what I mean? Like you would not. That's some bullshit, bro. Anyway, you're not gonna congratulate a fish because he can breathe underwater. You know what I mean? Like this stuff that you just have to do. I no choice. Yeah, I feel like it help a lot, especially me, honestly, because I feel like if I didn't have to, I mean, didn't have them, I wouldn't be as mature as I am right now. You know what I mean? Especially me, I was super introvert back in the day when I was a teenager or a young adult too. Like I didn't dare to speak. Like with other adults. Like for example, if I go to a hospital, shit like that. But having kids is like shit. You don't have to mature. Yeah, I remember playing it, and I like it a lot. I like this one, but then again, I always say I'm not a hater. I just say stuff how it is, and I don't like to share the same opinion of something without me personally experiencing it. Like that, that fit for everything, for games, for an opinion of a celebrity. I have to look at it and then come with my own conclusion because I'm not an NPC. I'm not a sheep, man. So I feel like this game is good. I like it a lot. Overrated? Yeah, a lot. Especially Breath of the Wild too. And I need a cold close. There should be something around here, like a store or something. Didn't have any village. They should have one. I go there. Go there and check. What you mean, like by that? I don't understand. Like, what you mean, like having a feeling or thought, just to make sense of it? Are you referring to that to something specific or like a video game or in general? Because I think that's you can have an opinion and have thoughts about something. What I'm referring is like when people like to just jump in the bandwagon, like for example, like these games. Oh, it's a masterpiece or whatever. It's like I like a lot, but it has its flaws. I'm not gonna pretend that it doesn't have it. Okay. Well, yeah, you can argue every religion or every religious person is like that. They believe in something just because. Maybe culturally, maybe they teach us nurture. Yeah, you're right in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but people, it's just in general, human, they don't like to be alone. Human like to be part of a group. That's why you see a lot of people agreeing with ideology that 10 years ago they didn't. You just keep on making stuff up for the simple reason that they want to be part of something, even though it doesn't sound, even though it doesn't make sense. I don't have to say it specific, but you know what I'm talking about. Some stuff that's just common sense, but people actually don't believe it. They just, like I said, just want to be part of something, want to be important. Especially this generation that they like hero figure. You know what I mean? And they just want to be that it factor to change history. They want to be important, so they believe in stupid shit. They want to be that it factor so bad. So man, you'll be surprised. There's a bunch of Asians speak Spanish more than Mexicans here in Texas. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here, man, because I have to shower, go to sleep, and wake up in 3, 4 hours, 4, 5 hours to go to work. Sadly. So it was a nice chat. We might talk tomorrow night because I'm off Monday, Tuesday, so I'm gonna be playing all night.